So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to talk to you about the science of impression and our capacity for being impressed, impression ability, for our own self-conversation. I want you to know something. If we look at a human being in composite, anyone, we're going to see that there are three main areas of their body that are particularly responsible for their overall sense of conscious awareness. Okay? I'll start with the head. That's the first circle. Second circle is the voice. Third circle is the heart. In this, what I call the three circles of self. Very important lesson. I'd like you to help me if you can. Think about what you do with your head. Someone's thinking senses, oh yeah, we listen, we speak, we taste, we smell, and all these influences have an effect on the impression that we receive from life, our environment, even if we're alone in our bedroom. Our thoughts, our imagination, our dreams, our capacity for vision, visual acuity, our ability to project, our mind use, mind habits, mind conditioning. All of these things are particularly unknown by the average individual. You just know, oh, we use our head. I think, I talk, I conclude, I feel, yeah, so what? These three circles of self are very, very important if you're attempting to understand yourself as an evolving spiritual being, or even just as an evolving human, if you like. Because if you don't know what's going on when you talk to yourself, you won't know why such things go through your mind. What initiates the images we see in our mind? Is it our voice? Is it our mind? Or is it our heart? I'll tell you the truth. Everything starts with the heart. Everything. If you try to imagine maybe the story I told you about the boy with his mom at the grocery store, if you try to reimagine that, even now, you'll find that you have to feel what you were feeling when you heard that story in order to comprehend it again. You'll have to pull back your own thoughts and conclusions in order to reinterpret it. To get involved in understanding your true nature, you have to understand that each of these three circles is an organ of perception that is vitally important in the way you communicate, the way you take in impressions, and the way we conclude. For example, we talk to ourselves all day. I'm sure most of you will agree if you're not mute. You do talk to yourself all day. Often, people make suggestions, such as, why wouldn't I do this? Or should I do that? Or how about that? Maybe if we're always talking to ourselves about possibilities. What ifs? I wonder if. What if I did that? Will that backfire on me? What if I did this? We learn through conversation to manipulate our feelings and our thoughts so we can look at potential outcomes. You're going for an interview. The night before you go for your interview, you talk to yourself. Okay, I want to get this job, so I'm going to have to appear stable, confident, conscious, non-reactionary, and I'm going to have to show them what I've got for attribute, quality, genius. So I'll work it. I'll tell them this. No, that won't work. You think 10 different things. And each time you go, nah, you keep looking for another way. And by the time you're done, you go, oh, I'll just go to the interview. Sure enough, you go to the interview the next day. You walk in and you're lost for words. Because as much as you premeditated, you didn't take your feelings into account. All the suggestions you made to yourself were hypothetical. They might work, they might not, you don't know. But you premeditated the event instead of just being spontaneous and being yourself, trusting yourself to go to an interview, show them your resume, and talk. It's as simple as that. The more honest, more objective, more realistic you are, the more inclined people are to hire someone like that.